Okay, everybody. So, welcome back. This is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and in this really quick tutorial, I'm going to once again continue on this series of or for one person agencies, design agencies, one person marketing brands, and folks who are in our community who are looking to build a really great income stream and a series of assets using either free or low cost tools. All right. So, in this, if you've been following along thus far, here is our Jersey Shore membership site style directory, multi person publishing community where local realtors and designers and contractors and restaurants and CPAs and really all those sorts of folks in the real world can actually write content for us, publish their own deals and discounts and tutorials and all that sort of thing, right? So you've probably seen a couple of the videos already if you're in our community. If you're watching this on YouTube, there are one or two of these available that you can see on my channel. But the key piece of this particular process is I'm not doing any of this. I have a VA who's working on all of this content. All I'm really doing is coming up with the content titles. For an example, like what are the best waterfront restaurants in Long Beach Island? Ask the community. I wrote that, and then she goes out and finds the content. Again, this is a brand new site for a resort in the at the Jersey Shore, which is really kind of quite active from, let's say, late May until early October. So it's really a seasonal site, but it's a very active community, with millions and millions of people vacationing there across the whole entire Jersey Shore. All right. So with that being said, one of the things that we really wanted to do was even simplify this further so that I could have other VAs add content like this, not only to this site, but also to similar sites. So what we're doing here is using a free tool that I'm going to show you that I'm just kind of hacking for a purpose that it's not designed to do, right? So essentially we're creating this extra little bit where we're going to feature the best of the shore. This is designed to be like a link in bio style page, but if you change this around a little bit, so I put this instruction here, hit Control F or the share button on mobile, and you can find your favorite restaurants, featured rentals, and our favorite local recommendations for enjoying the shore in every season. So let's see what this would look like from the standpoint of actually assigning this work to a VA that is really, high ROI, like a really high return on investment for the time that you're sending folks work. All right, so let's look really quickly. Well, you can do this yourself, of course, as well. I'm just going now to VRBO, right? So this is a rental. We're just going to copy the link, and then we're going to add a link here, and then we're just going to post it, and then we're going to change the design. We're going to add, let's go to our main site here. Let's add that link. So essentially all we're really doing at this point is just adding content from around the web and from our own main authority site, right? Let's go down here. Let's change this to this. Let's add a section title. Let's drag this. Did I do that right? Maybe I need to hit there. There we go. All right, making that real estate for rent. Let's add another title here. We're going to leave that right there for the time being. I'm going to add a note here that says, all right, just something goofy like that, right? We're going to All right. And now we're going to, let's say, go back to our main site. Let's pull up this place here. Again, I don't even know these places. You can actually see that the restaurant here is referring back to our site, so they know they're getting traffic from our community, which is a great way of generating like buzz for your brand. Let's add this here. Let's take out the reference. There we go. All right, you can change the way this looks if you want. Really cool and really easy. You can change the way it's presented on mobile as well. So if you wanted, let's say, this to be ascendant or the priority, you can move this down. Let's say you want the real estate to be lower, etc. You can just goof around with this as you see fit, and it'll present differently on mobile than it will on desktop. All right, let's just actually delete that for the time being. Let's get another restaurant. Let's go back. We can actually just link here to the whole curated collection on our own site, right? Which is here. So let's just go back here. Where is that? And there you have it, right? So now you have this main, and you can actually put everything else underneath this. And you could just kind of design this in the the way that makes the most sense for you. But essentially what you have here now is the ability to, let's say you have two different assets that you're creating very, very quickly. In this case, this ghost membership site, right, which is a good looking local website with the ability to have as many members as you can handle. You have like great articles for the public. You can have very professional oriented content for the local professionals, and then you also can just have a link here or put a big banner here that links to your best of, right, which is like the shorter version, or the you can change this on a weekly basis, you can change this on a monthly basis, and it's searchable by dint of this control F instruction, right? So let's say you wanted something like you wanted to find a like a spicy food, right? Because I know one of those restaurants is spicy. Well, there you have it. You have an immediate it's calling up this particular listing right away. So your users can do this. Your public members can do this. Let's say you wanted a rental, or let's call it real estate. There you go. Right. So now I'm back up to the top where you're seeing the real estate listings here. If you type in Margate, which is just a town, now you have it highlighting all the Margate listings there. So it really kind of turns this whole thing into a very searchable directory, which is a limitation that I was trying to, sort of transcend by dint of, having a curated collection that wasn't searchable. This makes it searchable and is really, really easy either to do yourself or to outsource. And it works for all directory sorts of situations. All right. So, I mean, whatever niche directory you're building, you can do it like this, and start for free and really build some assets that you can then use to sell services as an agency, as a designer, as a local consultant, et cetera, et cetera. Hope that makes sense. If you need if you want some extra context for how to apply this, I'd recommend joining our little local or our cohort, our one-person agency cohort. You'll get access to just a shit ton of content that walks you through some pretty innovative strategies and approaches to building your brand, your business, and hopefully your bank account as an online agency, digital media brand, or solopreneur of any type. Okie doke. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Thank you as always so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.